a little hen here. Definitely got one chick out. Well, there was only one chick. The rest were the other three were the guineas. I think there's at least one guinea out. Don't know about the others, but she's still sitting tight. So she's doing well. Other lunatic in there, the Moran, oh heaven's sake, Moran, miniature Moran bayonet. She's coming out and having a drink and something to eat and a poo normally, which is great. But as for the other stupid hen, I don't know what's the matter with all these goddamn bloody, but yeah, this is where he is, a little sod. What a sod. Solitary confinement, and poor old Boots. I don't think he's very well. I think I'm going to have to put him on antibiotics. No, he's not good at all. You really are a git, Whitey. You should have kept your bloody lice. Yeah, and that wouldn't have happened. As for her, in there, now she hasn't been out. I've taken her out every day. Does something to eat and drink and have a poo. She didn't have a poo. But she had something to eat, but nothing to drink either. But she did eat. Then I thought, well, normally they would come out in the morning when they know it's food time and do the necessary, then go back to the eggs. So I thought I'd let nature take its course. So I left her. 2 days she didn't come out. Today's the third day. I got her out this morning and she was so stiff she couldn't stand. She had a little peck to eat, but only a bit. She had a drink, didn't have a poo. She absolutely reeks. Because she's holding it all, so it's just coming out through her skin. She absolutely reeks, I say. And I got her out again about a couple of hours ago. She didn't have anything to eat. She had a bit more to... Oh, we got a moth in the light. A bit more to drink. Wandered around. She's not as stiff. She's walking far better, but she still hasn't had a poo. So I don't know what the hell to make of her. I double checked her again for lice. She hasn't. I didn't see any lice. Got no eggs. But again, I scraped up a bit more diatomaceous earth out of the dish. Or was my little hen come out? Is she out? A bit more out of the dish and sprinkled her with that. No, there's a little chick. I want you to stand up, old girl, or something, so I can see what you have or haven't got there left in egg form that might need assistance. Although these little miniature chickens are pretty brilliant for helping the chicks or whatever out of the eggs if they're stuck, apart from her mum, who did keep trying to dig the egg up and try and get the chick out. Yeah, it was a chick, but she couldn't achieve it, so that's when I assumed it was dead, and of course picked it up and it screamed and realised it wasn't. It was absolutely dried solid in the shell, completely dried and totally stuck. Yeah, there's one guinea chirping in there. You're not going to stand up, old girl. You're not going to let me see what you have or haven't got left. I can only hear one guinea though. She has one chicken egg and 3 guinea eggs. No, she's not going to stand up. She did stand up this morning for a brief second, but by the time I'd got myself round and put my torch on her so I could see, she'd laid back down, so there we are. But all be revealed later, no doubt. And I'll either miss it or I won't if there's one that's... I'll either save it or it'll die, so... You know, it's a case of coming out every 5 minutes or 10 minutes and checking her and seeing. But Chick wants out, Chick wants to get out and do its thing. I think she's been out again and had a drink. I know she came out, I didn't leave the corner because I didn't want her coming out and eating and leaving eggs, you know, in there that were trying to hatch, or youngsters that, you know, the hatchlings that only just hatched but hadn't quite dried. So I hadn't taken her food out to dissuade her from coming out, but I've cleaned that out already. She's got some hemp in there, and she's got some more hemp because she had some hemp in there. She's got some more hemp in there now, so I think she's been out and had a flap of the wings and gone straight back. So obviously there's either hatchlings that are still wet or ones that are still trying to hatch, or she thinks they're going to hatch if they haven't already, and maybe they won't hatch, but I'll come back and look at her later. Poor old Eustace A-Ray's really hacked off with me after being out loud out here all afternoon, the evening, to do his thing. He's confined back to the barn bit again, because of course Floyd couldn't come out this morning because I've had to separate Boots and Whitey. So, you know, if these animals can mess me up and really aggravate me, they do. Yeah, I know, you didn't come out this morning, I know. Your brother can't come out and keep you company because it's such awful weather. I'm going to move this stupid bloody turkey. Oh my God, here we go again. Something can mess me up. Come on, you stupid animal. Yeah, look at you, you're soaked. Come on, there's no egg in there and you're on grass. Come on, move. Move. And you're not lying either. Come on, get out of it. Stupid creature. Oh, you're broody too, are you, Morris? Yeah, that would not surprise me one bit. That really would not. There's the other one. So she was looking as if she was trying to lay, but nothing was happening. Yeah, yesterday there was 3 of them lined up in exactly the same position, like a pair of triplets. 1, 2, 3. Under there, you see, I've blocked that off. I'm sick of them all lying in there. Well, are you lying or what? Scarface. Are you Scarface? No, you're not Scarface. Are you? Yes, I think you are Scarface. I don't know if you're broody or laying. I don't know what you're trying to do. It was the other one that was making a bloody row, I think. Not her. I think it was her. What you got there? Oh, a bit of salmon that you didn't eat. Alright, then I'll give that to... Oh! Here, Floyd, try this for size. What do you reckon? Bit of salmon. No, you're not going to offer it to me then. Well, perhaps you are. Or you're offering it to the turkeys, I don't ever know you. He follows me around with bits and pieces in his beak, making his, you know, come and eat my tasty morsel noises. Just eat it, dear, there's a good boy. No, it's Scarface in there. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know who's broody. No, she's broody. She was in the stable for 6 days. Nothing on the floor. Just water and a bit of food, morning and night. And she just sat in the middle of the stable for 6 days. Only moved when I made her move. Absolutely ridiculous. Now we think just laying in grass is going to work. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how to get these bloody turkeys off brood. I've never had to do it before. As I say, last time they broody. I think I brooded last year. The year before they were on guinea fowl, so I don't know why all of a sudden they decided to be mega broody, but oh, because they can mess me up even further, so let's do that. You know, this year's been a year of let's mess mum up, so there we are, brooding my kids. And they're tied with the same brush. Must be something to do with global warming. Right. Oh, Bobby actually walked forward. I hope he doesn't fly again. I should be most upset if he does. I don't want him to. But he's so busy looking at the turkeys. There's a good boy, Bob. And the loony guinea fowl there. That he actually walked forward about three, 4 paces without even thinking about it. He just automatically did it. So I think it's more of a confidence thing. him actually walking forwards. He thinks if he goes forwards, he's going to fall on his face and somersault and hurt himself. Especially now he's more stable going backwards. He doesn't fall on his tongue and really hurt his spine doing that, and then flip over backwards to try and take the pain away from his tail and his back and the weight off his tail. He just throws himself backwards automatically. But he was very concerned about that turkey over there, that female, squawking away, and he sort of went rushing forward in slow motion to see what her problem was when she was here by the fence. So yeah, and he's so much sprightlier. You come forward, Bob. Come on, you know you can. You just did it without thinking. And then you sort of shocked yourself and went, oh dear, what have I done? And then pinned yourself to the fence. But you just walked forward, yes you did, without any problem. What are you about to do there, Morris? What are you doing? Or was it an insect you were going after? But you missed it because you're too damn slow. You're too busy showing off. But basically your tail's a mess, so you're not impressing anybody, at least of all the girls, I think. Come there, Bobs. I've given old Boots his antibiotics. Well, he's only had some. He wouldn't let me do it with a syringe. He wouldn't drink it on his own, so I had to sort of force the issue, putting his beak in it and making him drink it. But he did have 5 or 6 mouthfuls, so he has had some. He had some brown bread and boiled egg this morning, and he's had a couple of mouthfuls of corn tonight. But he's looking very depressed and very unhappy, very miserable. He's opening his eye, but he can't see. He can't see a thing. It's just, and that's what's bothering him. He's frightened to move because he can't see out of that side. So he's sort of, there you go. See, there you go. Look at that. And I've got it on candid camera, Bob. You going for... Oh, no, you got mixed up with a weed. Oh, that sort of ruined the whole aspect of everything, didn't it? Let's get it out of the way. That ruined the whole... Oh, I can't get it out of the way. Stupid thing. There, try again. Now you're going to go full of stone backwards, where you started from. Come on, Bobby Bob, you've got to practice this going forwards. That's what you need to do. Oh, there goes Guinea, flat out back to his... No, careful. You want to go in ready, don't you? I put him in because he looked a bit unhappy out here because we just coming from shopping, so I thought I'd let him out for half an hour or so because the sun was out, and he was okay, but he decided to put himself by the gate, and it's all wet and muddy there, and he seemed to be trembling a bit, and he didn't seem very happy because the sun wasn't on him. Full of stone backwards, but we're not falling over. Steady, babe. You're making it to the gateway, are you, to go back into the kitchen backwards? Okay. Well, that'll work. Provided the dogs don't bite your bum. Don't think they will, because they know if they touch you, that'll be their last breath. And I say, when I came out, he sort of sung away at me and looked as if he was going to fly again. I thought, okay, you're not happy out here. Even though his brother was out here, I thought, put you back. And so when the turkeys came out, he was getting really overexcited in the kitchen. He was squawking and singing and flapping and trying to unhook himself from the chair. Run. Careful, no, we don't want to go any backwards any further. You're nearly at the gate, the wrong way. Okay. Well, if you come towards the gate forwards, even though the grass is a bit long there, then I'll bring you in. You've got to prove to me you really want to come in, and you've got to come forwards. Yeah. It's like coaxing a child to eat its dinner. Come on then. Now you're going further towards that way, and you're going to get wet because the grass hasn't dried off yet. It's dry on the top, it's not dry underneath. Yeah, and then old Boots, he didn't seem to be able to see his corn in the feeder, so I put it in the white dish that I'm giving the broody hens their corn in, as I've taken little black bear neck's dish out. Come on, babe, forwards. And go on, Bobs. And put it on the floor, and he ate most of it, so that was good. Oh, full of stone backwards in a circle, very nearly. Well, more like a very elongated oblong. Or oval shape. No, triangle. Come on then, if you want to come in. You got so close to the gate, but you were going in the wrong direction. Come on, you've done all that going backwards, you can come forwards. Of course, the more he moves freely himself without falling over, the more he's muscling up and learning to rebalance, and so it's a bit of therapy for him. Although he's got some hellish muscles in his thighs from all the convulsing, it's their thigh muscles developed for the wrong reasons. Of course, it's now 5 weeks, nearly 6 weeks that he's been having a problem. So he's lost a lot of muscle tone in his upper thighs and near his back and his hips, through not walking and scratching and doing what a chicken would normally do. But he's developed some pretty mean mid-thigh muscles with the convulsing and scraping around. But of course he lost balance a fair bit and forgot how to balance. I've got to trim his beak. I tried trimming it a couple of days ago because he seems to have trouble picking up corn. Picks it up and then it sort of falls out again because his top beak is quite long. Because they'd never scratched or pecked around at natural food or dusted or did anything useful. I've got a feeling that roosters will only peck around at natural food and scratch and dust when the hens are doing it. When they find tasty morsels and call the hens over and then drop it for the hens, they don't actually eat it themselves. And because I haven't got any hens, it was just the 3 boys together, you know. I think that's why they never scratched around and dusted. And you do look funny, Bob. I shouldn't laugh at you, should I, poor Bob? No, I shouldn't laugh at you. Yes, I'll preen you again when I get you in. Yeah, I preen him every day because he can't do it himself, poor little devil. I go around me fingers going through all his feathers and I squeeze his oil glands because that seems to bother him greatly. Obviously where he kept falling on his tail, you know, full pelt, convulsing, for the stern backwards on his tail and backward flip. I think he's probably damaged the oil gland, the area around. I think it's probably bruised and mangled, so I give that a squeeze 2 or 3 times a day to keep that you know, moving. Don't we, Bob? Then we run our fingers through your feathers and try and straighten them all up for you. But he is preening them. He's pulled more feathers out of his chest where they're all mangled and broken. He's beginning to clean them off and he's actually beginning to sprout new ones. So that's good. All right, Bob, we'll get you in there, shall we, love? You're cheesed off out here now, are you? Turkeys aren't talking to you anymore. Guinea was out here with him earlier. Guinea's a good boy. He didn't worry him. He was quite happy to have the company. And he was quite pleased to have something that didn't attack him. Because one of these females has decided she's going to attack. Poor old Guinea there. I just hope I've got some females with these guineas that are hatching, and out of the 5 of them, at least 2 of them are females. No, then he can have his own little flock then, poor little love. He's a real underdog, aren't you? I can't eat him. Can't put him in the freezer. Number 1 is too small. Number 2 he's, I don't know. No, I can't do that to him. The one that was out with Morris, one that got nobbled by the fox, he was huge. He was about half the size of Morris. He was absolutely huge, and he was a real friendly chap, and he was lovely, but he was definitely going to go in the freezer, and then of course the bloody fox got him, so that was, forget it. Michelle ain't going to go in the freezer. Right, Bob, shall we get you in then, dear? Yeah? Dinner? Yeah? You want dinner? Oh, Bob? Yeah? Okay, I'll get you in then. You're going to follow me? Come on then. Come on, you just so well going forwards. Oh, Bobby D, come on. No, you're not going to fly. No, that's what you're going to do. All right, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to pick him up. No flying. No flying. Freeze. Right.